Okay, welcome. This is Ahumuza Barungi for you today, 6th of October 2020, and I have 4 views to air out today. 1, I'll be beginning with the hacking of Stanbic Bank, MTN, and Airtel. Then I'll be reviewing the infrastructure of Uganda's IT, the benefits and the disadvantages of the system as we have it today. Then, on the third view, I'll be looking at the divinity of the electoral process, and I'll be finalizing with the fourth view of my hometown, Shenyi sub-county in Tungamo district. Maybe I'll be saying amen to you after that bit. Let's begin with the hacking of Stanbic and MTN. Honestly, to my view or my own opinion, it's a pity, it's sad, it's hurtful, majorly for those parties that lost the money that has actually been said, okay, because investigations have to go on and we have to prove what's actually going on, because at the end of the day, we don't know what's actually going on, but I'm not trying to promote a conspiracy theory, but according to what we know, MTN, Airtel, and Stanbic have been hacked through Pegasus. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but according to my research, that's what I got. An integrator system like the way you may see Flutterwave or Yo Uganda Limited or EasyPay, which it's possible because I'm a developer, I'm a programmer. I understand that type of business, that type of works, but it's a pity that happened. But according to my information, all mobile users, your accounts are safe. Don't try to say that your accounts are, according to the statements I had from MTN, from their Twitter pages, and the information I got from my emails and everything, from Stanbic, because I'm a subscriber to all those services. I'm a loyal Stanbic, MTN, and Airtel user. I received notifications from them and they were clear that all our information is safe. User information is safe, and according to the story I got, it's not them that were actually hacked. It was an integrator system called, is it Pegasus? I don't know, whatever you can read it, but may read it as Pegasus, whatever you can call it. But those integrator systems are supposed to help you in this way, that there's what we call APIs, application programming interfaces. MTN has its API, Airtel has its API, that Airtel's API is different from MTN's API, and of which Stanbic's API is also different, because Stanbic's API goes even far than MTN or Airtel, because as far as my information goes, I know Stanbic's API extends with Visa, it extends with PayPal, it extends with other international brands. With MTN, I know it has managed to have that collaboration with MasterCard. You can have your virtual MasterCard account with MTN. Airtel, all I know is still in mobile money. Oh, okay, I'll research. Maybe if it has done some business with Indian companies that I don't know about, but as of what I know, at least Stanbic and MTN are kinda leading in that game. But it's still a pity, as I'll keep on mentioning it, because it's not supposed to happen. At the end of the day, users need to know that their data is safe, and not only their data, because there's people trusting you with their data, but now here people trusting you with their money. So when people now realize that even we thought that our money was safe with you and it's not actually safe, there are questions and worries to be raised, and don't blame the people for that. That is supposed to happen. I'll leave that point to that. I'll leave the authorities to do more research, more digging, more. We need to have a report, but according to what I know with our normal Ghana systems, it will depend. But all I know, end of the day, the police spokesperson is supposed to air out something and mention something about that. But I'll leave that to that. Second, I'll go to the IT infrastructure of Uganda, and this is my battleground. This is my playfield. This is my place of income. And it relates to the first view we're talking about, the hacking of Stanbic, MTN, and Airtel. And I'm going to shed a little truth, but it's the truth. It may be little as it's little, but it's disturbing truth. I'm not shocked that those companies were hacked, because in a normal Ugandan setting, to a normal IT guy who has studied his books, who knows what's happening in the world, who knows what's out there, knows this is supposed to happen to a institution like us. Because honestly, on my own account, I've been at the URA offices. I've been in ministerial offices, and you see the notification, activate Windows. It's not even supposed to appear. Not to disclose anyone's names or say anything, but we get jobs to activate people's Windows. But the truth be told, if you are to do a search on the price of normal Windows and the price of a new laptop, honestly, you don't blame the Ugandans, because it's actually, you can't afford the price of normal Windows. You'll need a lot of money, around $300 to $400 to buy genuine copies, like a genuine license of Windows, which you'll need more money to buy a genuine multi-purpose good laptop. You end up spending $3 million on a brand new good laptop if you're the first user, but you have to spend around 1.5 to 2 million buying Windows, a genuine copy of Windows. So most Ugandans use the shortcut. They get a guy who can give them Windows at 50k, 20k for free. Because there are guys who give out Windows for free, and there are more than guys who even actually earn from giving pirated Windows. Like, I won't lie about that. The guys who give out Windows for free in Uganda are more than even guys who buy guys legit Windows in Uganda. The market is so disturbed that there's no internet policy in Uganda. The internet policy that is in Uganda is a vague internet policy, according to my account, according to my view. Not your view, not anyone's view. Because we have troubles as developers, as IT guys. We have failed to benefit from our field. Not because the government is not giving out opportunities. Yes, the government is giving out opportunities, but the government is giving out limited opportunities. It's not giving out opportunities to every IT person to live the way they're supposed to live. I'll mention a point of piracy. Piracy is a high issue in Uganda. People don't want to pay for Windows. People don't want to pay for software. There are very few people who can tell you, I've bought a software in my life in Uganda. People want free things, which I don't blame them. They don't understand the work. But at the end of the day, the government lets that happen. Ask me how. By the time you cannot have genuine Windows at Electoral Commission, you are prone to attacks. Same comes to the first issue of hacking Stanbic, MTN, and Airtel. I know it's the same thing, your IT guys. there's that IT officer in your company who feels it's not worth it. Even if the company feels it wants to pay that dime, there's like a guy who's going to bring in his own guy who wants to bring cheaper services to the company. And at the end of the day, they're going to build a company close to the same amount of genuine windows, even the same amount, even more. There are guys even who build even more, but usually it's usually less, even it's way less. Just so that you can feel it's a buy-in. You get it? This is a will-in. Like, I wouldn't have this if this man wasn't there. Then let me trust him. You get it? But that's not normal business. I believe you need to pay for Windows. I'm one of those advocates, and for years I've been advocating for people to buy genuine software. I've been among those advocates who believe people should buy software because really developers take time to develop these softwares. But at the end of the day, developers are giving out these things for free because you believe in the term of open source, which I'm not object to. Like, I'm not rejecting open source. I believe in open source. I believe in competition. I believe in ideas formulating from different places and coming up, and we create a better joining and better thing. But at the end of the day, these developers, however open source they are, they're individual in their teams. They need data, they need personal machines, they need money to make them run. Until you learn to pay for software, until you learn to pay for genuine software, only will you learn that you will not be hacked. I'll give you an example. There are two brands in this market that they trust. One, we have Apple and we have Samsung. Apple has its security features that you cannot what? Hack it. Samsung gives you at least some limited time of years or security. There's Samsung Knox, you get it? Hardware level security, then there's the operating system, the software enhancements by Android and everything, you get it. End of the day, I believe if we embark ourselves on buying genuine software, buying antiviruses, like really paying for licenses, let's leave this stuff of going to torrents, because you guys know all the movies watching Uganda on torrents. Even the movies they show us on TV are on torrents, because some channels that are not on DSTV, those other programming channels, they show us movies that are in cinemas out there, but no TV station out there is showing it. But in Uganda, you can watch it on some funny local TV station. I'm not one of those guys. Me, I'm a Netflix subscriber. I always do that. I can't live life without that. Like I believe in paying for people's works and arts, because I've been in the same field, but the region I come from, because usually when we're making those online applications, they tell us your pay will differ according to the region you come from. Now, I'm that person who comes from that region where things don't really differ, but things differed long time ago from the beginning, even before you thought about creating whatever you're bringing in, computers or what. Things already differed. But at the end of the day, you don't want to be hacked. Buy genuine Windows. Buy yourself a good antivirus. Have genuine software on your machine. Buy your games. When FIFA 21 comes out, please buy genuine copies. Whether you're on PS4, Xbox, or on PC, please put in that dime, please buy it. I know our life before has been that, but this is 2020. Coronavirus should have told us that, hello, that the world is greater than what we think. You get ready to have 2020 on PC. I've been following those forums and everything, but according to me, as I speak right now, maybe if it had come out, I would have known there's a crack for FIFA 20 on PC, but I haven't seen any. But I last checked, like I think 3-4 months ago, and there was nothing. What was there though? It was a WinRAR download, which was a crack, but it was a virus indeed, because they needed the password. I ended up getting the password from Skid Row or something like that, but they were all just viruses. Fuck that shit.